It feels like some people are unsure whether or not going for the Mavara 5-star soul is worth it. Me, myself, I'm not going for it. I know Les has had a lot of struggles for it, and today we're going to make a decision for Les, because if you go for the soul, it's 59,000 more points, assuming you got all of these, which is like 13, almost 14, I guess not almost, but 13 plus a little bit extra sacred shards to pool to get that perfect soul. So today we're going to be building Wes's Mavara, the Web Diviner. We're going to be building her up in protection because we found this team right here, which is actually a Chimera team for Ultra Nightmare. I don't think Les has an Ultra Nightmare Chimera team, but we need to get 112 million damage. This one's rated at 88 million damage, but we're wondering if like we can get it close, if getting that perfect soul will be enough to get over the hump. So I'm going to get to work. We're going to build that team that I just showed on the screen a few moments ago. I got a few champions to build. I think like Elva and Ninja and Mikage should all already be built. So we should be good there. I think I just really got to build Nesdor and Mavara. But while I do that, it's going to take me a few minutes. Let me remind you guys, you can support the channel absolutely for free by clicking that link down in the description. It's going to install Raid for you. You'll get my man Thalin. You guys have heard me talk about Thalin. I love Thalin Fallbeard. He's an amazing champion. Then you can also come over here. You can use a promo code. You can use Wrath, which will actually get you Grand Oak Podrick, who's a super amazing champion. I'm jealous that I don't have him on my main. Or you could even use Raid 7 and get Pelops, who's amazing for beginner accounts as well. Honestly, I feel like going Wrath is probably the move. So you guys go ahead, go install the game. Check that out while you're there. Subscribe, leave a like, all that great stuff. I'm going to build some champions, get things set up, and let's see if this is going to be worth going for that 5-star soul. All right, so I built his Mavara, but I have some concerns. Mostly, we really want her in 9-piece protection, and well, we just don't have the accessories for it. We don't have, no matter what, if I wanted to, no one else has an amulet on them. So we can't get 9-piece protection. The reason we want 9-piece protection is because then they get the 5% more damage for each buff placed by her, and that's what she's going to do, is she's going to be placing buffs. So that's unfortunate. However, I love the build I got on her on his account. I mean, she's, for the gear he has, she's relatively quick at 305, 575 on the res, plenty of attack, or plenty of defense and HP. The Mercurial accessories just kind of ended up working out. Like, these two were amazing for the res. And then I was like, well, I might as well just throw a ring on there and get the 8% speed. Might as well, right? So we did that. We got all good there. We do have a res chest plate, which I didn't even see that I didn't take this up. Let's see if we can get a good roll. Maybe HP or defense. Probably defense percent would be amazing. I don't want to use up a ton of his dust here. We'll roll it a few times. I mean, I already used a little bit, but I mean, he knows what happens when we get in here. Oh my goodness, we can't get anything. I guess res is fine there. I mean, that's a lot of res. That's probably too much res. Ideally, we get that to defense percent, but I'm just kind of curious to see how everything goes. I'm going to build up Nesdor, check everyone else's builds, and then we'll hop onto the Chimera. All right, so I don't know that I have high hopes for this because we weren't able to get the 9-piece protection. Elva's not 9-piece protection. I don't know. I mean, there's some potential here. We had to roll gear anyways for gear enhancement for the Empress Soul, so it's not like it was a huge waste. I mean, obviously I probably used way more silver than he needed, and I used a lot of things, but we also rolled up a lot of good pieces of gear that should do some positive things on the account here. So we'll see how things go here. We'll just let this run out. I don't know that we're going to get to the damage. Neldor is actually a really interesting choice here. I know he's got like the multi-hitters and stuff in there, but I don't know if like even Androck would even be a better pick here. And we could play around with people, but really we just want to kind of see how Mavara does. And if it's really worth like investing in getting her that soul is really the big thing. So I'm going to let this run. We'll be back in a few. I don't have high hopes on the damage. All right, so I'm worried about form changes for sure. Okay, she survives. Oh, she's got the unkillable, so I guess that makes sense. But I also noticed like we got everyone with the fervor on there, which I mean, that's what we're looking for. And also remember that she will increase turn meter and stuff as we boost things up. And then Mikage will extend the buffs. And then we got 2 revivers on the team. So we're actually Should be good. Actually, yeah, I don't know why I was so worried because Elva's a reviver also. I'm panicking for no reason. Again, damage concerning, but overall the team should run. And by run, I mean get massacred. Yeah, I see. Like, I just don't think we have the stats for what we're trying to accomplish here. Maybe we could try it like on Nightmare though. This is definitely gonna die. That's fine. No Ultra Nightmare, which, I mean, that's not the end of the world. We don't have many people in our clan running Ultra Nightmare, but maybe it runs on Nightmare and it's fine. I still don't know about the Neldor pick in there. Like, I guess because he's got like the I don't know. I mean, he does have like decreased speed. He might even be in there for trials. It's possible. But let's run it here. I'll keep an eye on things. We're more likely to like not get stripped here. We're more likely to land more debuffs and stuff. We'll see. All right, so I'm kind of feeling like this is a fail. I feel like the protection's kind of hurting us because we're supposed to have 3 people in protection, like Mikage, Mavara, and Elva all supposed to be in protection. So I don't know that that's gonna work. Also, I almost wonder if like running turtles instead could be good here, because his other team is Elva, Turtles, and Androck. So I'm wondering if we run just like Turtles, Mikage, and her, if it'll work out well for us. I don't know. I'm gonna run it. We'll see. We're trying to figure out if the soul is gonna be worth spending for. That's the thing. I mean, Les has so much stuff, man. I feel like for Les it's okay, but he's convinced that some big OP collab that he's gonna need to drop 30 sacreds on is coming or something. I think that's. I think he missed out on Titus, and he doesn't ever want to risk missing out on something again. I think that's the issue. I don't know. I'm not sold either way on the soul. Let this run. We're on Nightmare still. We'll see if the damage can creep up there. But yeah, a lot of work to do still. Yeah, I don't know. She got taken out because she got targeted again there. What do we have to do to get her not targeted? Raise her crit damage? Is that what it is? I don't remember. I'll have to look it up, but yeah, not loving it. So I guess the question we were trying to answer here is like, should Les go for the Mavara, the Web Diviner Soul? Is like that going to make a big difference on account? I do like the Fervor thing, but it's also kind of gimmicky. Like you almost need like another like extend buff champion. Like I know Mikage has that in there, and maybe like I just couldn't get the builds to work right. But I also feel like for Les, like he has Androck, who has increased res, strength, and continuous heal. Like I feel like Androck kind of does a lot of the same things that Mavara does. So I'm not sure that he needs to go for Mavara's soul using all those resources. Let's see how many shards, because that, I mean, that's his normal team. And like gear's a little bit of an issue, and maybe we get there in the future. He has 25 sacred shards, which I mean, that would use like half of his reserves of sacred shards. So I can understand why he's like on the fence of whether or not he would want to do that. I'm gonna tell him I think he's gonna be fine without it. Just don't know. Like, she's really like the most awkward champion, right? She really is like the most awkward champion. I feel like you can kind of go either way with it. Like, I think if you get the soul, it's not bad. If you don't get the soul, it's, yeah, I don't know. Like, if you do get the soul, I think it's gonna be good. If you don't get the soul, there's a chance you may never use her anyways, you know? It's a really awkward champion, man. She's a really awkward champion, and I haven't really seen like a yes or no from anyone. Let me know your guys' thoughts on it down there in the comment section. Sorry, that wasn't very convincing, Les. I do love this build, by the way. Like, we could probably use this build on another champion. I do love this build quite a bit, but just can't get a decision either way.